check to see if it's good. Aaron, how you doing?
I love the dedication showing up.
Yeah.
Okay?
He's got a little bit of the flu. He got the flu. It's gonna be a few days.
Is that last year?
What?
Last year?
Nahas, no. No Nahas, no Charlie, no Tate, and no Milne. Frankie Grazzi, ladies and gentlemen, is in the house. There we go. Frankie Grazzi just arrived. Free pizza for everybody.
Not a good game for you to come to. We're missing like 5 guys due to illness.
Grazzi, how you doing?
Well, maybe Frankie Grazzi is the luck that we need, buddy.
Never know. You never know. Do we have any call-ups today? I don't even know.
Guilfoyle.
Guilfoyle. All right, we're 20 seconds away. We'll talk about the lineup and what do we got to do to win today.
We are decimated today here,
Yeah,
Bobby.
it's a
No
the-
Nahas.
The flu has been running
No
through the team.
Milne. No Bristol. No Chucker. Who else?
No good.
All negative.
No good, yeah.
What do we got to do? We got to change the period to the... Well, it's going to be a challenging one today. Needless to say, NT quite short-handed here today at Forest Hill Arena as they take on Forest Hill, who sits in second place in the division. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming out. It's Tuesday night hockey. You just say no better place to be. With everybody sick, who knows? It's Bobby Flex in giant letters here in the terrible broadcast area at Forest Hill Arena. Johnny, what do we got to do today to kind of stay in this game here?
Let's not be too cute in our end. Get pucks out quick. And just dump, and chase. And hopefully one goes off our butt.
So what our players missing, we have Guilfoyle, Connor Guilfoyle in the lineup here today as one of the call-ups, so definitely going to be short-handed. Here's Harlow, who's also touch and go. Guilfoyle dumps it in, trying to find Sable. Over the boards come Mulliver and Alabon. They'll be seeing a lot of ice time today with a short-handed D-core, only 5 players on the D-core. Players to watch out for Forest Hill is Markovic, who is arguably one of the better players in the entire league, as well as Woolburn. They've been killers for most teams here. NT's played pretty decent against Forest Hill this season, Johnny.
Yes, he has. And good rush chance there by Frazier as he went in with a head of steam. And we get a face-off in our end.
Maybe the team's going to be motivated here. And of course, in goal, we got Miles Cooper. I don't even see Sable on the bench here, Andy Sable, so maybe he's sick as well. It's going to be a little complicated today. Back to the point, shot in by Herman. Fraser battling in the corner now. You won't be able to see it, but we'll tell you, though, that's happening. And Forest Hill just punches it out here on the regroup over to Herman. We'll keep an eye out for Forest Hill to see if they're playing with a full bench as well. Harlow swings it back to Markovic. On a small surface here, maybe this helps us when we have less players on shortened bench.
For sure, it definitely helps us, Bobby, but also there's a lot more stops and starts in that, and that could be exhausting, especially if you're doing it in your own end. But there's going to be a lot of tense nerves up here. Definitely shorthanded by a lot and some key players out. But again, sometimes when you're in these situations, Bobby, you tend to play a little safer, and sometimes that could bode well for you.
Sometimes you rally. You never know what's going to happen here. Play down low here. NT keeps it in the NT zone. Down the ice it goes. NT for icing. Sorry, we check that, make it Forest Hill. Without Carter Milne, John, what does that mean for us?
No Carter Milne means no penalties. So no, I'm just kidding. I know he's watching. No Carter Milne means we're losing a goal scorer, a kid that sets plays up, and really skilled right-handed shot.
Yeah, we'll talk about all the players that are missing today too. How about that? We give them all a shout out once we get some breaks in the action here. Forest Hill now on the attack, setting things up here in North Toronto zone. Sable into the corner. Trying to find an out along the boards here. We're going to have to make quick outs, without a doubt.
Just want to see a little bit more urgency by Sable there, as he was kind of not going as hard as I would have liked to go for those loose pucks.
We won't be able to give Forest Hill those second chances in our zone. They got to come out first time. Looks like coach is keeping the shifts nice and short. Here comes Alabon. He makes a move, clears a couple of guys with a clear opportunity to net. Nice save. Who do we got in net here today for Forest Hill?
Don't know. Boehner, do we know who we have in net?
Number
is it
one.
McKay?
No, McKay doesn't play for this team anymore.
Mackey.
Mackey.
Number one, Mackey.
So Will Mackey with the nice save on a rush from Alabon, as he eluded a couple players on that rush. Griffiths chops it into the corner. Picked up by Forest Hill. They're looking to get an out. They're looking a little sloppy to start.
Really like the way NT came all as a five-man unit to basically clog up that neutral zone, Bobby.
We're going to have to be doing that. Can't give easy entries into the zone if we're going to have a chance to compete in this game. Needless to say, all points count big time for us here as we're sitting and fighting for a playoff spot.
And if we can steal 2 points from Forest Hill, Bobby, let the parade begin down Orchard Park Drive.
That would be humongous. NT now regrouping behind their own end. Griffiths now on the side wall. He's trying to find it out. Fraser now intercepts, and Mackey has to center. McKay going with check that, make a Fraser going hard to net.
Just want to apologize here, Bobby, for straddling you from behind here and sort of leaning in.
Yeah,
I got to hear what you're saying and when you're stopping, so I can chime in here.
It's a little cozy. Johnny got the new boots here.
It's a little cozy. Yeah, I got my little Sorels.
We'll have to show them on the. They're nice. I like them.
So nice. Definitely look at this guy moment for me.
Look at this guy with the fancy boots. Wow, like them. No, those aren't those. Those are Bain's boots, but Johnny's boots are good. Sorels are nice. Anyway,
Bain, was she waving at you or waving at me?
Another icing call. That's 3 icings by Forest Hill as they're desperately putting pucks on the ice.
And this is a sign that NT is putting some pressure in the offensive zone and not giving them the easy out. And their only safe option is to ice the puck. So check mark for NT here.
NT playing safe, and Forest Hill looks like they're playing even safer as they're not hesitating to throw pucks down the ice.
Nice chip by Billy, pinch by Billy there, going in the corner, keeping that puck in.
Yeah, good work by Billy, battling along the side, along the boards here.
A lot of kids playing here, not 100%.
Yeah, Harlow was touch and go, as I said, for this game as well, too. We weren't sure whether or not he was
Billy
going
had
to play.
some chills and fever.
I know Billy's been sick this week, too, so we'll see. Here comes Sable on the rush with Griffiths in support. I see Marconi out there as well. Interesting enough, the play's been all the way down on that end, so it's hard to even see what's going on, which is a good thing. I'll take that any day. Here comes Forest Hill on the rush. Find the outlet pass. That shot hit a leg, hit Boehner as he's trying to defend. We're going to have a big, big game from Miles Cooper here today. Last time we played here, he was fantastic. The same's going to be expected from him. We know his father's watching, Michael Cooper, watching from Las Vegas on the Vegas Strip, maybe watching at Caesars Palace Sportsbook. Maybe we can be on the Sportsbook there, Johnny.
I think we're definitely a plus 250 to win this game, buddy.
Oh boy, that's being generous, I think. Boehner with a nice battle along the boards here. Good work by Bain to try to force some things out. Puck misses the net. Here comes Griffiths, picks it up on the half wall. He chips it out safely. Bain going in hard, first man in. Nice work there on the forecheck. Still has the puck. Playing his old teammates here. He's got a lot to play for, that's for sure. Out comes Forest Hill now on the counterattack. Nice positioning by Herman. Good stick by Herman to break that up. calm, cool, and steady. Missing his partner there, Chucker.
The boys are definitely fighting here and working really hard.
Centering pass gets intercepted by Harlow. Harlow's in good position for that one. Defenseman playing nice and safe. I think we'll probably see a little bit less rushing today, but we'll have to see how that goes along the course of the game. Depends on the opportunity. Behind the net, here comes Harlow. Nice out to Fraser. Fraser still in possession with the puck, trying to get inside the zone. Nice
Look at this
job.
guy dangling.
Good stick work by Fraser.
Yeah, he's not known for a dipsy doodle, but
As he went for first and second chances, took it over the line. Again, good stick by Billy there.
good stick by Panasopoulos to beat out that check.
Stifling the opportunities here by Forest Hill. Billy chips it out. Connor Guilfoyle on the chase. He's played a few games for us so far this year on the call-ups we've had between
That's offside.
3 and 6. Offside.
All right, good job with the back referee calling that offside, as that was clearly out of the blue line and hit the referee's skates, went back in, causing Forest Hill to be on a delayed offside.
So, say hello to the Bristols who are watching, and I'm sure Tate's watching. No, needless to say, what are we missing with Tate here, Johnny?
I would say Tate put on the skates button, come here for the second period.
That's what I say. And we have no Kit Kats.
No Kit Kats.
I might
Bobby
have-
ate them all.
I might have
We
an-
also need a Kit Kat. Darce, let's go.
I might have an emergency Kit Kat in the car. We'll have to see. I know Darce doesn't live far from here, so I got to say poor communication from Darce. We didn't even know he wasn't coming. We're gonna have to have a team, a company meeting there. Griffiths on the breakout. He puts it in on McKay. Check that. McKay? No, what's his name?
McKee?
McKee?
McKay.
McNabb?
Bobby, your Bills are in the playoffs. How do you feel? Jacksonville. They haven't run a playoff road game. Are you excited about the opportunity here that the Bills have?
I think the Bills are gonna shine if they can
I
keep
think they're going to do it, buddy.
if they're going to keep the defense in check. That's for sure. Here comes Forest Hill. Good defensive play by both Billy and Harlow, making sure they didn't get away with it. Markovich picks up a loose puck. I haven't seen yet Markovich for Forest Hill. Could he be out of the lineup, Johnny? We'll have to
Say it
see.
again?
Shot. This is Markovich for Forest Hill. Is he in the lineup?
Yeah, I saw him.
You
A couple
saw him?
rushes.
So we'll definitely pay attention to Markovich. The Forest Hill Markovich. Here comes Forest Hill on rush one-on-one versus Billy. Billy gets a skate there. Nice job.
Oh, that was a missed call by the ref as Billy held the stick of the Forest Hill player and hauled him down.
Sometimes you got to catch a break.
Yeah.
Battle along the boards here. A lot of ice time for all our players here today. Puck in front. Oh, first chance. Hit the goalpost. And that stayed out. Wilburn trying to circle the Hounds here. Nice save by Miles Cooper. Got a little bit of help from the goalpost there.
This is the first sequence that we've had in our own end where we were playing with the puck a little bit too much, Bobby. Getting a little too cute. There was a collision behind the goal line there with, I think, Markovich and Harlow. And Harlow tried to go up the gut there. Some tense moments there for sure.
So the real first chance here by Forest Hill goes off the post, stays out of the net, which is great. Molliver finds Sable. Sable trying to dangle his way through a few players. Shot back in by Alabon.
It's a delayed offside. Bain has to tag up, and he does.
Sometimes I almost like to see you just take the offside, but we'll see how it goes. Forest Hill, possession inside the NT zone. Swung around the boards here. Here comes Guilfoyle picking it up. He's trying to chip it out. Doesn't quite get out. It's those chances. But second chance opportunity. Nice job by Connor not to give up on that puck as NT goes on a line change. Waiting for his teammates to catch up. Nice of Alon to just join us here. We weren't sure whether or not he was coming. Kept in on the ball by Alabon. Good work. Picked up by Fraser. Fraser now battling. Been a clean so far first period. No teams taking penalties. We've had some penalty-filled games in the past, that's for sure. Who we got there battling? Is that Pensopoulos? No. Chipped out, NT, here comes a rush. Nice back check.
What a great
By
stick by
Harlow.
Harlow to get the puck first.
Beautiful play by Harlow. No penalty there, not deserved. And big save here.
We mentioned again in the broadcast, Bobby, when sometimes your big dogs are out of the lineup, you know, it's everybody all hands on deck. Everybody's contributing. Everybody's doing the right things. And so far, A+ marks for NT and the way they've been playing for the last 10 minutes of this game.
That was a huge play by Harlow. Stop the rush and create an opportunity for us here in Forest Hill Arena here on Tuesday night. NT holding his own so far in the first period. Nice play by Mulliver to stop that action from happening as well. Battle at the blue line. Mulliver gets it out. He's got a rush. He's got an opportunity. He's got a lane looking to get there on the right-hand side. Trying to find action in front of the net. You got Fraser there. Puck over to Fraser. Puts it back to Griffiths. Dumps it into the corner. It's going to be offside. NT has to skip out of the zone. That was the right move by Billy. Teams were scrambling
It's
to get out.
okay, play dumb. You
Yeah.
know, pretend that it's not. Mulliver's looking great. He's looking stoic back there, Bobby. And I like the energy his dad is bringing, sitting beside us. He's clapping away and being our cheerleader, which is great.
Dad's running the score clock now, so Dave Mulliver is the Kit Kat kid today. Looks like he's had a few Kit Kats.
I'm behind you. I can't hear.
You can't hear, okay. But it was a good one, though.
I think I have an idea. Good one, though.
It was a good one. It was a good one. All right. Guilfoyle picks it up on the half wall. Nice pass out to Sable. NT's putting pucks on net everywhere, because you just never know what kind of bounce you're going to get. Back to the point to Alabon. He one-times it to the net. That took a deflection, hit the side of the net. Here comes Forest Hill trying to make a long pass.
That's a nice. There's no tip.
Yeah.
Oh, ref, come on.
Ref thought Herman got a piece of that one. I don't think he did. But anyway, nevertheless, a little confusion behind the net now. And what's the call here?
Gonna call something from the bench. Seriously?
Mike's getting a misconduct or bench minor.
This is way too an important game for the referee to be calling that.
That is
We got to have a little bit of thicker skin here. There was no touch. We want to make sure that the referees are putting in a good game here.
That's a terrible call. The coach got a minor bench penalty, and Herman's going to serve. Who's serving the penalty here?
Looks like Herman's going to serve the penalty here. Calling for a bench minor.
I don't know if I like the Herman going in for the choice of Herman going in. He's one of our penalty killers. That is just a terrible,
for chirping at the
terrible call
on the icing.
That is an awful call, ref. I'm going to chirp all day. That's bullshit. Those watching at home, that was a little bit of a chirp from the coach there. But I'm sure, like, what could he have said to hurt the ref's feelings? Anyway, here comes Forest Hill on their power play. Power play can be very deadly, trying to make passes across here. Well, an opportunity for Harlow to chop it out. Couldn't quite get that out.
Marconi's got to be
And
careful
down the ice
there.
it goes. Nice job.
Look at Harlow, defenseman going in for the forecheck. Look at this guy.
Nice work by Harlow. Keep pucks in deep. Here's NT trying to kill this penalty.
Boys are putting it all on the line here, sacrificing the body and going after every single puck. It's nice to see.
They sure are. Here comes Forest Hill over the line, setting things up now here on this power play. Here's Woburn back to the point. And Forest Hill trying to circle around here on the umbrella power play. Shot to the net. That hit a body. Woburn takes another shot. That hit another body in front. Here comes Markovic now trying to see if he can get this puck out. Down the ice it goes. Nice work by NT. Just under a minute left to go in the penalty kill. Nice job so far, as Forest Hill's not had an opportunity on what we call the bogus penalty on the bench. We're going to see the ref owes us one, without a doubt. Puck swung around. NT's doing a nice job there. Fraser with Sable killing this penalty. Fraser picks up a loose puck. He puts it towards the net. Nice save, goalie. Forest Hill with under 30 seconds to go here on this power play. NT's done a very nice job so far. Can they continue to do it? Nice work down the ice. It goes by Fraser. And NT getting some fresh bodies out there. Here comes Markovic. 8 seconds to go on the penalty. Last opportunity for them to set up here. Back to the point, shot. Nice save, Cooper. Backdoor rebound wasn't there. Penalty's now over. Team's at full strength. And Miles Cooper smothers the puck. Nice job, North Toronto, killing this penalty. Johnny, that was huge.
Oh, that was huge, and I'm sure the boys that are sick at home sipping their NyQuil are jumping up and down, enjoying this one and cheering on the boys from home.
I know Chucker is. So what does it mean not having Chucker in the lineup here?
Well, you got a steady defensive presence there, a guy that boxes out and definitely sometimes goes to the net with his big Portuguese frame.
Sure does. Here comes Molliver. He takes the shot. That's held on by McKay. Forrest Hill definitely has got to be frustrated here, saying they haven't had really many good opportunities. One goal post, that's pretty much it, with 1:30 left to go in this first period.
This is the type of game that we need to be playing. Clog up the neutral zone. Make sure you're defensively sound, making sure that you're getting pucks out one time, not fooling around with it. A couple times, Bobby, I've noticed that our players have either, the first option, they decided not to take it and went for the second one and just delayed a little bit too much. Sometimes you just got to have that quick trigger and just get it off that high off the glass and stop overthinking about it, because Forest Hill's a fast team.
They're definitely a fast team. They've been ranked one of the top teams in the province. And opportunity here for NT. That puck heels wide. Got to keep those pucks on net, that's for sure. Kept in by Panasopoulos. That just kind of bounced out there. Nice work by Billy not to let a player get by him. Picked up by Boehner in the neutral zone. Bain trying to find Griffiths. And that's an offside there, Markovic. And of course, how can we forget Nahas not playing for us today? He's been a while, so hopefully, Julian, you're feeling better as well. It's been a few games for him.
Let's go, buddy. Pipe in that vitamin C, and we need you.
Yeah. Of course, we would be
that big frame.
Of course, we wouldn't be talking about Nahas. We're talking about him filling up with gluten. It's just the ongoing seasonal.
Hasn't gotten old, eh?
It never gets old, right? So pump him up, Roger. Pump him up with gluten, and get him back real soon.
Poor kid's gluten deficient,
right? You see players in the NT bench just trying to catch their breath. As definitely it's going to be a full-on skate here today, full-on sprint, as many players are going to be double shifting here today. Kept in by Fraser. Forest Hill trying to scramble their way out of the zone. Nice play by Alabon in the middle of the ice to pick that puck up, puts it back in. All pucks in deep, boys. We've done a good job of not turning over pucks in the neutral zone. Has been a big plus for us today. Here comes Kilman trying to find the pass outside. Nice save, Miles Cooper. As he came across to make that save, you can see him give himself a little fist bump.
Oh, Miles saw that all the way. He knew that seam was open. Square to the shooter and made a nice textbook save there.
If I'm his dad in Vegas, I'm putting some money on NT to win this game now. Go up to the sports book and make a wager.
Well, 18.2 seconds left in the first period. Bobby, I thought we've done a tremendous job against a really
Markovic gets
really
waved
tough team
out for giving his man a little chop there. Fraser comes in for the draw, controlled by Forest Hill. NT doing a nice job getting sticks on puck.
Yeah, I remember this ref, Mr. Simmer Down.
Mr. Simmer Down, that's right. So Markovic versus Markovic on the draw here. Zach giving up a size advantage, that's for sure. Puck trying over to Kilman here. 8 seconds left to go in this first period. Fraser just pinning up against the board smartly, not giving him an opportunity. NT is going to go after the first period, tied 0-0 with equal opportunities. And this is turning out to be a great game so far.
Yeah, Bobby, sometimes 50-year-olds can surprise you.
No kidding, right?
As, again, can't stress it enough, a number of our great players sitting at home with the sniffles. And we are battling, and it's proud of them.
I'm proud of the battle they put up here so far in the first period. Playing very clean.
I think that's the message Mike's saying. Listen, I'm proud of the way you guys are playing. Let's do it for two more. Let's be patient. Let's not take any high danger chances on our scoring opportunities, and just keep getting pucks to the net. Good things will happen. Make sure you look for those rebounds, get some bodies in front like we've been talking about. They've been starting to get those greasy goals, Bobby, going back to the Goulding game. And I think they need to give themselves a good pat on the back for that first period effort for sure.
I agree. That first period it has been, with goaltender Miles Cooper dialed in, and his defensive team is dialed in as well. I would say that was fairly mistake-free. I didn't see any glaring mistakes in that first period. And
when they did make some errors and not getting pucks out cleanly, like there was always that second, third player that helped out and supported.
Big work and shout out to our defensemen here today, Markovic and Sable, who are taking on a lot of workload here today with the absence of Tate Bristol. Punched out down the ice. It's going to be icing.
Let's also have a big shout out to Guilfoyle, who came up as a call-up to help out the team. He's done that a couple of times and has played tremendously well for us every time he's been called up.
Yeah, nice to see Gilly out here too.
I miss the blonde locks.
We're sure Anna's watching at home. Draw one by Markovic. Nice job, swung around looking for Fraser on the half wall. Kept in by Forest Hill. Shot to the point. Cooper had to kick that one out. Here comes NT on the counterattack. That couldn't get a hold, but Fraser, being a hound in the offensive zone, making them rush the pucks out. Forest Hill setting things up now, trying to find that pass in the slot. Didn't quite hang on to it. Puck swung around. Molliver trying to find it out. Now the play is now in our end. So the play has been an opposite end so far for most of this game. Forest Hill trying to set things up behind the NT net, trying to find that pass across. NT kind of just boxing them out right now. Looks like NT's come out in the second period a little gassed to start here as Forest Hill's getting control, trying to get that puck out weakly.
And this is dangerous, Bobby, because we have the long change in the second period.
A long change, and we're tired on this shift. Nice save, Miles Cooper, point blank. Another shot from the point. That gets dribbled in. That wasn't a hard shot, but it found its way to the net as NT was pinned for a long time in that zone, maybe over a minute.
It's too bad because Fraser made a nice block there where it was a grade 8 shot, a chance for Markovic, number 17. And then just a dribbler got through it. It just deflected over Miles Cooper, which I'm sure he would love to have that one back.
So Forest Hill gets on the board with some sustained pressure in the NT zone.
What's that? Deflected up over the shoulder.
So a bit of a knuckleball, like after that took a tip in front of the net and deflected there on a knuckleball shot, or kind of a slow-moving shot, found its way in the back of the net over Miles Cooper. Griffiths battling along the wall there. Gets a little support from Bain behind the net. Like I said, Bain has a lot to play for against his former teammates here. Nice job by Herman at the blue line, impeding the forward progress of Forest Hill. Alabon trying to dump that in. That got intercepted. Nice work, nice communication by Alabon and Herman on the switch there defensively. Oh, Sable got caught on the wrong side of that player. Oh, that was a whistling puck that went wide of the net here. NT again, a bit of scramble mode inside their own end. Looks like the long change is impacting the team here.
Just got to simplify things even more, Bobby.
Yeah, just got to keep it super simple. Nice regroup by the defenders here. Dumped in by Griffiths. Bain was going in there. Marconi, check that make Markovic, battling along the corners here. Out comes Forest Hill in the neutral zone, trying to set things up. They kind of threw away the puck there. And NT shoot over the glass.
Looks like it went inside the bench there.
Face-off's going to be inside to the left of Miles Cooper, looks like.
Boys got to keep working hard. It's going to come. They've been playing well so far.
Yeah, hard work is what's going to take for us to get on the scoreboard here and get back into this game. Lots of hockey still left, that's for sure. Played down deep in the NT zone. Marconi trying to get this puck on the blue line. He does. Finds Panisopoulos. Panisopoulos dumps it in hard. NT's not able to get any sustained pressure yet in the second period. Been all Forest Hill. Miles Cooper with the big save. Rebound sitting juicy. That pops out back to the blue line. Nice intercept there, and Guilfoyle gently puts it down the ice. Not going to be an icing, so long stretch pass here for Forest Hill. Shot, that hit a leg, that hit Mulliver as he got in the way of that shot. NT circling around, trying to chop things out to the neutral zone. There's a hit by a high stick
right there. Good job by Alabon behind the net there as he went to the strong side, saw that there was danger, reversed it, saw Marconi on the wall there, and found the easy out of the zone.
So boys, if you guys are watching, Sick Boys, watching the broadcast there, give us a like, give us a comment. Let us know what you think of the game so far. And like I said, wish you guys were here playing today. NT's putting up a good fight against a very tough opponent here. Sable on the rush. Nice outlet pass to Fraser. Fraser to the net. Nice save.
Did that go in?
That in? Oh, that's
right on the line.
Sitting on the goal line. Ref was out of position.
You could see it sneak through, but the referee was nowhere in position to see whether or not that was in or not.
Did it go in? It might have come in and got fished back out. I'm not sure. But that was that puck was sitting on the goal line. No one knew where it was. The ref was totally out of position on that one.
Definitely handcuffed him.
Handcuffed the goalie. Fraser with a tight angled shot. Looks like it beating the goalie, sitting on the goal line. Maybe we should have had a more convincing celebration. Oh, nice pickoff here. 2-on-1 down low. Griffiths in the slot, puts it to the net. A lot of traffic in front, banging. Fraser was banging. Griffiths was banging.
No call there. Sable just got
was
dumped.
banging.
Referee was looking the other way.
So Sable's going and another kid's going for I'm not sure what. Roughing or chirping or what?
For the call that he missed. And Sable's going to go for the slashing of the stick. As this referee is not in a good mood today.
So that's a big loss for us because that's one of our centermen. So coach is going to have to do a little juggling. Who's going to play center now that Sable's sitting in the box for two?
Puck should be inside. Correct call.
So ref missed the call. And then Sable gave him a chop. And he sent two of them away. As NT had a little bit of pressure there. Best scoring chance came from Fraser that sat on the goal line just a few minutes ago. I think it was in, right? Nobody celebrated like it was in.
I think we're the team that has the most non-goal calls.
Yeah, I looked like it was in from here. And no one, the ref didn't even
make an effort
to kind of consult with his linesman to see if it was in.
Well, I don't like when you present yourself as such an authoritative figure, but you're not going to put in the effort.
No kidding.
In the game, right?
Well, that was just chopped back in here by North Toronto. Forest Hill on the regroup, trying to bounce things off the boards. They do. Here comes Markovich for Forest Hill. Very dangerous every time he's got the puck. Got to stick right on this kid. He makes an outlet pass. Save. Nice save, Miles Cooper. Second nice save, Miles Cooper. Big, huge save on the rebound. Miles Cooper got that right pad out. Gives an opportunity for NT to come across. Guilfoyle. He dumps it back in. Bain picks it up from behind the net. He's trying to find Fraser in front. Bain circle. Oh, he's trying to find Guilfoyle. Gets a second chance. Make that Griffiths. Nice pass from Bain to Griffiths.
No, Guilfoyle actually had that shot, buddy.
Oh, you're right. It was Guilfoyle.
He had two nice chances to score.
So good communication between Boehner and Guilfoyle. Looks like Fraser's playing center now. Fraser on the draw.
We've seen him play center before and be successful, Bobby.
Yeah, so it's, I think all hands on deck. Play where we need you to play. That's sort of the messaging today here. NT here on the rush. Fraser, a nice back check.
Really nice back check by
Really
Fraser.
good work by Fraser to make it very difficult for that player. Another save by Miles Cooper.
Nice stick by Billy to get that puck out as it was sitting there for a juicy rebound.
Puck chipped in by NT. Sitting behind the net. Forrest Hill trying to circle. Nice pinch in. Didn't quite get there. Alabon has to hurry to be first to that puck. Nice work by Robbie. He gets a little chop. He drew a penalty.
Yeah, he's going to draw a penalty there. Be careful there, Robbie.
Stay cool,
Stay
Robbie.
cool. You take that penalty, that 2 minutes, my friend. Atta boy.
So Alabon draws a penalty, and NT is going to go on the power play. Woo! Let's see if we can get this one, Johnny. That was all hustle from Alabon, who had to come back from nowhere to make that all happen. So is Alabon getting one too?
Sable's getting one too. This guy is...
That's unbelievable.
Look at this guy.
Are you kidding me? He negated our power play by giving Forrest. This has got to be a home rink advantage here. That is, wow, that is terrible call. Clearly Forrest Hill had the penalty, and it says to 2 coincidental minors now. So no power play.
Okay.
All right. So it's still 5-on-5.
That's a hand pass. Thank you, outside. All right. Way to go, ref. Way to signal.
I don't know. Would you have called? I don't know. I didn't even see what penalty did we take on that.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm a loss for words, and that's pretty uncommon with me. I think his referee's making the stuff up as he goes along here. When Forrest Hill takes a penalty, he finds one for us. Who took it? It wasn't Alabon. Because Alabon was very disciplined on there.
Sable's in the box.
So now both of our centermen, no, Sable's in the box. No, Sable's in the box before.
Alabon.
So it is at Alabon.
I guess Alabon was chirping after the fact. Who knows? Anyway, Sable's now coming out. So we have him back in.
So Alabon's sitting for coincidental minor.
Got to be smart in that. Once that hand goes up, just play between the whistles. Take that power play.
I didn't see him give him a chop. I'll be honest with you there. I didn't see anything that Alabon
there was no
did wrong.
retaliation at this point.
Alabon just took it. Here comes Mike talking to the ref saying, are you kidding me? Look at you guy. Calling these coincidental penalties after they've clearly taken penalties.
I'd really like to know from Coach Mike after this game what the rationale is.
Let's see if we can.
Coach Mike's climbing the boards there talking to Alabon.
Give him Alabon a little.
Coach Mike's doing the Patrick Waugh, buddy. Remember Patrick Waugh with Bruce? Was it Bruce Boudreau who was pushing the glass?
I like Patrick Waugh. Is he coaching still anywhere?
Yeah, the Islanders.
Huh?
And he's got a good team.
Islanders, yeah. Okay, here we go. Good coach there. And probably one of the best goalies of all time. Here comes Griffiths now. Nice pass from Marconi. Marconi gliding there gently into the corner. He picks up a loose puck. Shot. Goes over the net. Picked up by Griffiths behind the net, trying to find Markovich on an outlet pass. That gets intercepted. Here comes Forrest Hill in the counterattack. Very patient how they set things up. Waiting for support.
And that goes flying there as both players, Markovich, I guess their helmets are caught again. They were caught for a minute there. Talk about tight checking, Bobby, when you get the helmets crossed up like that.
No kidding.
And NT just continues to fight. It's like Miracle on Ice, Bart.
It is. If they win, we might have to make the call, right?
Yeah.
I might have to make
We'll
that
make
call.
a museum. Yeah. We'll have tournaments here in their
yeah.
honor.
We'll overcharge teams to come here and play.
That's right. We'll charge American money, too.
There you go. Here comes Guilfoyle. Battling with UNT. Boehner comes in to help. He dumps his man. I thought the referee might call that. There was really no penalty there to call. So Forrest Hill sitting on the puck. He really should make that call. NT picks up the loose puck, puts it to the net. Goalie couldn't quite hang on to that one. Down the ice it goes, over the glass.
I would have blown the whistle. I would have blown the whistle if I was a ref there, as the Forest Hill player was on his hands and knees.
Dangerous.
And you had Boehner on top of him with skate blades on, right? Like, you blow the whistle in that case. It's a vulnerable position. Nothing good can happen out of that sequence, right? But again, Simmer Down knows better than we do, buddy.
He sure does. Sable on the draw, wins it back to Guilfoyle. Guilfoyle takes the shot. That hits Sable in front of the net. Back to the point to Herman. Couldn't quite keep that in. Here comes NT on some ad-man rushes, but nice work by Molliver to break that up. Oh, he had the out. Regroup to the weak side. In hindsight, good decision. Here comes Guilfoyle. He's got a nice pass to Sable. Dangle! Oh, how did that go in? How did that stay out of the net?
Looks like McKee
Sable
had the left pad just enough out there to make that save.
Wow! What a pass by Guilfoyle. And beautiful dangle by Sable. Couldn't quite get past the goalie.
Oh, Sable knew exactly what he was doing in that sequence there. He knew he was going to draw it to the backhand. That's like a signature move of him there in tight. And he tried to go across the goal mouth to tuck it in. But McKee was there with the left pad.
Save of the game here for the Forest Hill goalie.
Got a door that needs to be closed there by the penalty box.
Glorious opportunity here by NT. And great communication, great passing. Getting one in this second period would absolutely be huge going into the third with a draw. Let's see what we can do here. Battle down low. Forest Hill trying to put pucks in net. That misses. Still in control. They're swinging pucks all around here. Zone is now clear. NT takes a hit there, no call. Fraser took a little bit of a bump. What's the call here? Body contact.
Body contact, but where's the arm?
Body contact on them for sure, I suspect, right? Fraser got smashed into the boards. Who's going?
Looks like Killerman, but he was totally out of the play. He's looking all confused. I don't even know if he has the right guy.
Killerman wasn't even anywhere near him.
He's shaking his head thinking, what did I do?
So I'm not going to say it till I know for sure, because you never know what's happening here.
Nope.
He's doing this. He's doing body
Didn't
contact.
raise his hand, just blew the whistle. He's like, I'm just going to take Killerman.
All right.
The furthest guy from the plate, you're going.
Now I can say it. NT going on the power play. Here we go. Finally, got the call right. Sable on the draw. He's out there with Markovic. Back to the point to Panisopoulos. Panisopoulos trying to put it through here. That hit a leg. Markovic picks up a loose puck, puts it to the net, and that gets dumped down the ice. NT's first power play of the game. Setting things up for the breakout. Having to regroup, being patient, coming out of the zone. Careful not to throw away pucks here, boys. Power play has been a struggle for us this year. Mostly just trying to get out of our own end, as we're still struggling to get out of our own end. There's no pass to be made here. Fraser now having to go on the attack. That gets swung back down the ice.
If you're going to dump it in, we got to start sealing the wall up there. And Panisopoulos is the guy that initially dumped it down. He should have gone to the weak side, as that puck was going to get rimmed around.
NT finally coming in with possession. They put it to the net and looking for a face-off, I guess, in the zone. As
Little too impatient, Bobby. A little too impatient for my liking.
I think can you see the goalie's name properly? McKee.
Yeah.
As
M-A-C?
yeah, K-E-Y.
K-E-Y.
As NT just really, when you watch the power play, too many guys are out of the zone where the guy behind the net has no one to pass to. He has no options. Here comes Markovic. Nice block there by Alabon on the shorthanded here. Markovic killing some time now for Forest Hill. He's got two guys on him. NT now with some open ice. Putting pucks in deep. 29 seconds left in the power play. Really not much has happened here so far. Now here we're going, opportunity to set up Sable over the Griffiths. Lots of traffic in front of the net. Back to the point here to Alabon. Alabon couldn't find the lane. 13 seconds left in the NT power play. First time they've had possession. Kept in by Herman. And down the ice it goes. Alabon has to be fast here. He's being pursued. All alone in front of the net. Short-handed goal
Penalty just expired there, Bobby, but again, NT with just way too passive on the power play, not finding the seams and the quick passes in front. As that power play really just deflated them, to be honest with you, is that there was about a minute or so off the clock just by playing in their own end, not able to break out.
Because they have no options. All the players are leaving the zone. They're not giving that defender behind the net needs 3 options to make a pass. He's got 1 at best. Let's see here. Let's not get deflated here, which has been a pretty good play for us so far here this game. As a Forest Hill player found himself all alone at the end of the penalty and really buried it behind Miles Cooper. No
chance on Miles Cooper. That was so upstairs.
No chance. NT trying to find a breakout there to Bain. That got picked off in the neutral zone. Puck just lying there. No one really trying to find a slap. Here comes Guilfoyle. Guilfoyle trying to be patient. Finds Markovic. Markovic swings it back behind the net to Guilfoyle. Guilfoyle doesn't really have many options there. Markovic comes in to help. Good defensive play by Forest Hill. NT picking the puck up loose in the neutral zone as they were trying to dump it in. That hit a player. Nice work by Guilfoyle to intercept that pass. Puts it to the net. Oh, that took a funny bounce. Almost landed on Boehner's stick on the back door.
The key is giving them opportunities with some of his lack of rebound control.
Here's on a line change. Here comes Griffiths. But he's got 3 guys to beat, however, now. Trying to see if he can drive the net. Just over 2 minutes to go here left in this second period. NT short-handed, so many players sick today, putting up a really, really good fight. If not for a couple of bounces, this game should be tied. Sable puts it to the net. That misses. Here comes Fraser on the half wall. He dumps it in down low to Griffiths. And Chang for Forest Hill picks it up. Swings it around to his partner. Forest Hill first in as they're trying to set things up behind the net. That puck squirts out to NT. NT on the breakout to Fraser. Fraser, nice shot to the net, trying to get his own rebound.
Hook on the hands.
Good defensive play there by Forest Hill too, making sure Fraser didn't have a lane to the net. Malabon going back for icing. 2:17 left in this second period. 2-0 Forest Hill.
Still lots of time here for NT, but I'd like to see some more confident sequence to sort of build them back up again as they've, down 2 goals against Forest Hill. You don't want that mental block getting in your head thinking that you can't get back into it. Just got to get the first one.
You just got to get the first one. That's exactly it. That's the attitude. That's the mentality. Down the ice it goes. Here comes Markovic streaking to the net. Takes the shot. That misses. Battle down low to just outside our zone, our line of sight here. Now swung around to the weak side. Lots of board action here on the puck as NT trying to get this puck down. That kept in at the blue line. Now it's chipped out. Down behind the Forest net goal. It goes. They're swinging it around. 38 seconds left to go here in this second period. NT trying to find some life to end this second period. Herman picks up a loose puck, circling in his own net. He's got a little bit of ice there. Oh boy. NT had to be cautious there. 19 seconds to go in this second period. Bain here hanging on the blue line trying to find a stretch pass. Still in the NT zone. You've got to make sure we're not going to give one up here late in this game. Nice pass and Miles Cooper square to the shot. It looks like we're going into the second period down, into the third period down by 2. It's been a good game, Johnny. NT's hanging in there.
Yeah, they're definitely hanging in there. Got to be proud of with their efforts. Again, just a couple of mistakes there, cost them to goals, especially that, it wasn't really shorthanded, but definitely the penalty expired when they scored the goal. But again, just playing around with the puck, you know that Forest Hill is going to pounce on that. And Markovic with like a goal that was just sick, Bobby, as the kids say.
Yeah, good shot. All right, we'll see you in 10. Team's coming out now. What do you suppose was Coach Mike's message to the team?
Let's go get him.
Let's go get him!
You want to mute? All right.
Okay, yeah. Where's he going?
Apparently, there's some issues there with the pucks in that corner there. They're sort of bouncing off a little different than any other corner. Could be some ice issues or whatever.
Okay. And okay, we will we'll keep an eye on that one. And that far corner there, to the left of Miles Cooper, there's some funny hops.
Could that be the secret of Forest Hill's success, Bobby?
They know how to play that
Sneaky
corner,
Yeah.
and we don't. I don't know. We'll have to see. There's something to this. Every time we've played them, it's been in this barn, hasn't it? Have we played them at home this year? Maybe once.
Maybe
They wore
once,
those
yeah.
crappy black uniforms. All right, NT down by 2 here to start this third period. A valiant effort with a shorthanded squad here today. NT has showed up to play. Here comes Markovic now, trying to set things up. Shot to the net. That was actually a nice play by Markovic as what looked like nothing almost became something. Let's see what's happening in that corner there. Picked up by Markovic. He gets a little bit of a bump. Still has possession. The kid can really motor here, trying to get nice work by Griffiths to intercept that. Good job. Looking for the lead pass. Here comes Fraser. Oh, he got dumped. Is there going to be a penalty there?
They need to hurry up there. Fraser went in hard.
He sure did go in hard.
Looks like he's going to be okay. A little worrisome there for a minute there, as he wasn't moving for a few seconds there, Bobby.
Did he get tripped, Johnny, or was?
Well, they both fell and went in hard.
Let's hope players are okay. Looks like they're both getting up, which is good. But slid in hard into the boards.
Oh, thank goodness, because you can hear that from all the way here.
There was a game yesterday in the NHL when a player went hard.
Oh
into
yeah,
the
I saw
board.
that from the Winnipeg
Oh,
player. That
looked
was
really ugly.
Fleury, defenseman.
Looked
Luckily,
real-
he's going to be okay. He's out of hospital and he's moving around. Nothing serious.
That looked
But
really bad.
they stretchered him out.
So it looks like both players are okay. They went hard. That's a testament on how hard Fraser is playing, going hard to the net on every play, never giving up. Puck just chipped out here. Oh, actually kept in. Nice work.
There's a
Opportunity
rebound.
to bouncing to McKay. That took a funny hop and pounced right in front of the net, and McKay had to smother that puck.
Well, you got fresh ice here, Bobby, so that puck's whipping around pretty nicely. Got to make sure you're going to the net.
Markovic wins the second draw. But we're back to, nice shot by
I
Herman.
would have loved to see some players there in front of the net as Harlow took a nice shot.
Harlow with a nice rip last game to score a goal and had a nice rip there at that one. He had to move quickly though, but nice pass from Panasopoulos. Here comes Guilfoyle. He's got one man to beat. He pauses, waiting for some reinforcements.
That's a hook. I don't know.
He's got the stick right underneath his arms. No call there.
He couldn't make the play with the puck, Bobby. It's like,
That a classic hook shot from the point. That misses. Billy trying to pinch and keep that in. Forest Hill couldn't hang on to the puck next. There's 3 NT players making the play. Stretch pass over to Guilfoyle. Guilfoyle picks up a loose puck in the zone, trying to find Marconi down low.
that was a nice slap pass to Guilfoyle for Marconi.
Sable having to regroup over to Mulliver. Mulliver's trying to find Bain, didn't quite get there.
Should have been too many men, but
Yep.
again, the referee's really not paying attention to this game.
Too many men for us, right?
For us, yeah.
Yeah. We got away with one there. But clearly, Guilfoyle was being mugged down low. Stick all over him, no call.
It's kind of tough to call a broadcast, Bobby, when you're sort of scratching your head about what's going on the ice.
Right?
With the officiating.
And we are totally unbiased,
100%.
100%, totally fair. Here comes the rush. Nice pass into the slot. And a nice finish. And Forest Hill taking a commanding 3-goal lead now.
Well, again, no hesitation on the shot right in the slot there by Wahlberg. Thought Alabon could have had a stick on it, but again, just caught by surprise there, and then that puck was just in the back of the net. And this is what you didn't want to see, Bobby. After a good effort, just sort of like those goals going in, uncontested.
Yeah, it's a steep hill to climb right now. As NT gives up 3. Oh, it's a nice dangle by Sable. Shot. He was impeded there. I thought there might have been a call that didn't get made as well there. A good opportunity. Billy behind his own net trying to chipping out, trying to find Fraser. That gets slapped into the corner. Picked up by Griffiths. Griffiths bangs it out over Fraser. Fraser on the regroup, backed up Griffiths. Griffiths got Mulliver up high, trying to find him. Picked up by... And it's Forest Hill now trying to set things up in the neutral zone. Puck bounced back down into the NT zone. Harlow on the regroup. That puck took a funny hop. I don't know if that's what coach was referring to. Off the glass and out. Guilfoyle putting some heat. Gets a little help from Marconi, but out comes Forest Hill. Trying to split the defenders. Pass across, nice intercept by Harlow in good position, good spot. Rebound picked up by Markovic. He dumps it in deep. NT really going to have to get a goal here early to try to get back into this game. Forest Hill trying to find an outlet pass. That doesn't go anywhere. Back behind the net and chipped out by Herman. Markovic dumps it in. NT on a line change. Was that icing? Or was that?
I think it's going to be offside. Nope, icing.
Icing, yeah. I guess he didn't get the line. I mean, I thought for sure he had the line there.
Or they're going to call it offside, but it originated from back here.
So it's offside. Okay. Good thing we got the official here, Johnny, next to me.
Trying here, Bobby, trying.
What's next for us? What's our next game?
Markham Islanders, I believe.
Is it Islanders? Yeah, you're right. It's Islanders. Monday night, I think, right? I think it's Monday night. Punk dumped
hopefully
in.
some time between to get some rested some bodies back that are
be good to
on
get
the mend.
Get some bodies back for that game, rested, and
it's tough enough to play Forest Hill with the full lineup, but when you're 5 players short, it's of your regulars and some of your offensive-minded players, it's definitely hard. So the mothers and fathers are going to be busy with some chicken noodle soup there, Bobby, trying to get their boys back ready, healthy for Monday's game against Markham Islanders. But again, 10 minutes still left here in the third period. Do you believe in miracles, Bobby?
Oh, I'll have to see. We'll need some chicken soup recipes. Post them in the comments so our players can get healthy, and wish them some healthy wishes as well. Let's see if we have a miracle in us tonight with 10 minutes to go in this third period. Like I said, NT could easily be in this game 2-2 with some glorious chances they've had as well. That shot ripped by Bain goes wide. Oh, Alabon hammering it over to Mulliver.
Took a slap shot at Mulliver.
Well,
that's a
Mulliver
nice
dumps
hit.
his man. Oh,
no call
penalty,
from
no
Simmer
call there,
down,
yeah.
of course, because...
What's the call here? Is he going to call any penalties
No,
here?
he just said that's enough.
Can you just...
And he's staring him down, and he's still staring him down.
Can you just blow the whistle?
And he's going to wipe the visor off. and we're going to go outside.
Can you just blow the whistle and say that's enough and make no call? Is that a thing?
Look at this guy.
Look at this guy.
This guy's featured.
Like, is that a thing? You just blow the whistle just to say that's enough? What kind of call is that?
Mulliver should have taken a penalty because we're not biased here. He should have taken a penalty.
Yeah.
Player falls down the puck.
Anyway,
Ref blows it down, says that's enough.
that's enough, guys. Settle down, boys. And Miles Cooper makes a save from a shot on the point. He's been very sharp here today. Having to handle all sorts of shots. I mean, what do we got here? The shots here in our favor, 15 or 16-10. Not sure about that, but we'll have to see. Markovic. Oh, draw.
Go Fraser, go Fraser.
Here, Fraser now hurrying up, trying to be first in the zone. He gets there first. Good hustle by Fraser. Clearly not shooken up by that run into the boards there earlier.
He's a horse, Fraser.
He sure is. Kentucky Derby Fraser there. Nice back check there by Markovic. Okay, NT finally is going to go on the power play after Markovic got dumped.
That was Panasopoulos.
Well, Panasopoulos got dumped.
If you're not calling 4 minutes for a head contact.
What's the call there? Yeah.
Well, it is head contact. We'll see it's going to be 4 minutes. And he's going to tee him up as well. There you go.
So NT is going to go on the power play. We're just going to figure out how long here. Unsportsmanlike conduct plus a 4 for head contact.
Okay, it looks like to me a 6-minute power play.
Wow, 6-minute power play.
4 for head, 2 for unsportsmanlike.
Time out, coach! Let's see. So it's a 6-minute power play. That is unusual.
I've called it before. Yeah.
So NT with a glorious chance here to get a couple. Let's see if we can set things up. Every player is going to get some power play time now.
Not be too casual here and just make sure we get pucks to the net.
Nice shot. Nice shot by Panasopoulos. Stop on McKee.
It's a good shot, but we're not blocking the goalie's eyes. Textbook save, so we got to make sure we get some more traffic there, Bobby, as that was a good point shot.
Draw control by North Toronto. Back to the point to Panasopoulos. And down the ice it goes. 6-minute power play. I don't even know if we have that feature on our score clock here. NT trying to regroup, trying to get these pucks out. Nice work. Stretch pass over to Mulliver. Mulliver now enters the zone. He swings it around the back wall to Fraser. Marconi picks up a loose puck. He backhands it. NT now finally in control. Shot. Hit the side of the net. Fraser picks that puck up. Is it time to pull? Would you pull the goalie here, Johnny, to get an extra attack or even more so?
No, not right now, Bobby. I would not.
Still too early. NT with a glorious chance, an opportunity here as they're playing. And McKee with the save.
NT's just got to be a little bit more decisive in their decisions. They're holding onto the puck a little bit too much on the perimeter without any choices of where to go with that. And I'd like to see some more movement from the supporting players to find the seams, as we're just holding onto the puck there on the half wall and doing not much with it, other than getting a point shot.
Kept in by North Toronto. Back to the point here. Shot. McKay clears that puck out. Rebound picked up by Griffiths. He swings it around the wall. Harlow comes in with a deep pinch. And Forrest Hill finally gets the puck out. Bain swings out past trying to find Griffiths. A combination of Bain to Harlow to Herman to Griffiths. Loose puck. Boehner with the shot. Saved by McKay. Puck bouncing around everywhere. To be honest, I can't even see. Oh, here we go. Back behind the net. And what's the call here? Is this...
Bain's got his hands up there, and so's Sable.
So another
So
two
that's
players.
going to just keep that 5-on-4 still, Bobby, and we're still going to be on the power play.
So Sable's in the box. Coincidental minors.
Yeah, they called a holding the stick and a slashing call.
So 7 seconds left in the first of 3 penalties to Forest Hill.
A little nervous here, Bobby. I'm doing some deep lunges behind you.
Yeah, just don't get too deep, Johnny. I'm right in front of you here. And Teach. Markovic picks it up, puts it back to the point to Panasopoulos. Panasopoulos puts it to the net. That misses. Molliver keeps it in. He swings it down low. Panasopoulos coming in hard on the half wall. Puck's being swung past the boards. The defender's doing a good job of keeping this puck in. And finally, down the ice it goes. Miles Cooper has to play that puck. Puts it over to Panasopoulos. Can he find a proper out here? This has been the NT Achilles right here. He needs bodies. He needs somebody to pass to. Here we go. Drop pass. I like that play, actually. Nice play by Fraser. Fraser swings it in. Molliver goes into the corner. Coach saying got to calm things down here.
Yeah, definitely should have taken that zone there to get the setup rather than the dump in.
Boehner behind his own net. He's not make that Markovic. Check that. Make that Boehner over to Markovic. Markovic now through the middle of the ice. He's trying to find a lane to the net. Circles around. That gets picked off. And NT has to regroup again. Panasopoulos on the backhander. He's trying to find Molliver. Molliver's been out there for a little while now. He's probably going to look for a change soon. Here comes Guilfoyle now. He gets stopped in the neutral zone. Picked up by Harlow. He dumps it in. It's going to be icing.
It should have been icing, but they waved it.
Yeah, looked like icing from my point of view. NT really, really struggling to regroup. Why? Going all the way back behind her own net. I'm not sure of that play, to be honest. Here comes Griffiths.
Got to go up with speed, Bobby. We got to push those defensemen back in order to gain that zone. We're just sort of going very slow and meandering through the neutral zone.
I think this power play is going to be one we're going to have to study. With 6 minutes, just struggling to get some possession here. Really, and Forest Hill hasn't even shot it down the ice. Loose puck here for... Yeah! Woo! Guilfoyle picks up a loose puck, or is that Marconi?
Looks like Marconi popped that in short side on McKay as he
Marconi.
was all alone in the goalie and made no mistake. And finally, we got a power play goal here, Bobby.
Yeah, Marconi continues his hot streak. NT on the board.
He almost didn't make it to the game, Bobby, as his mom almost sideswiped me in the parking lot.
What?
Yeah. Nance says, I didn't see you.
Wow. I'm sure Paulie's watching. I don't see him here. He's probably watching at home. No doubt. Nice goal, nice finish by Marconi. As we finally get a power play goal. Not the pretty setup, but maybe that's what we need. We need 6-minute power plays. Here comes Forest Hill. Nice pass across, and Miles Cooper had to come across and make a big save to keep this game close.
Yeah, just had a very timely pinch there by Alabon on the half wall there. Created a 2-on-1 going the other way, and Molliver made a good play there to sort of stop the pass across as it was a 2-on-1 going south.
Loose puck here on that face-off, finally cleared out by North Toronto. Nice intercept there by Panasopoulos in the middle of the ice, anticipating that stretch pass from Forest Hill. Forest Hill into the corner now, puts it back to the point. Shot from the point, that misses. Fraser picks it up. Can he chip it out? Nope, that's kept in. He was looking to kind of run and go with it. I can see what he's trying to do. Puck into the dangerous corner there. Taking some funny bounces in that corner. Forest Hill with some puck possession deep in the North Toronto zone. Back to the point.
Go,
Fanned
go,
on
go.
it.
Right
Here's
there,
an
send
opportunity.
him.
Here comes trying to send Fraser. Oh boy, Griffith's looking for Fraser, and that's icing.
A little too excited. You know, 15-year-olds can be like that sometimes
Yeah,
when they
they
get
sure
that
can.
opportunity.
You look excited there too, Johnny.
Yeah, I'm standing up, Bobby. I'm moving side to side, a little cold here.
With the new
I think
fancy
Mulliver's
boots.
getting me a little bit nervous because, you know, he's pacing, I'm pacing.
3:42 left in the third. NT down by 2. Can they make a final push here in the third period? Stretch pass over to Bain. Bain gets bumped, and McKees makes the save.
Good job by Guilfoyle finding Boehner, almost ready to go coast to coast in on McKay, but got foiled there by the defenseman as the pass wasn't clean. He had to sort of stop and pivot. And we're going to have a face-off here in the offensive end.
Would like to take a timeout now. I'm always a big proponent of setting things up, but
You know, Mikey likes to do it under the last minute of play.
yeah. We should know that by now. We'll keep an eye out for Miles Cooper if he's going to come out of the net. But with this small ice, I'm not sure you're going to get the advantage of coming out of the net. Sometimes that can be complicated when the ice is so small here at Forest Hill Arena. Alabon setting things up behind his own net. Finds Guilfoyle. Guilfoyle trying to find Markovic. Picked up by Ralby Alabon. He slips over the center and didn't quite get in the zone here. NT's going to have to regroup in the neutral zone. Dumped in by Herman. That took a funny bounce off the boards. Picked up by the Forest Hill defender, making a stretch pass in the neutral zone. Herman now. I think he was trying to find Griffiths, but didn't quite get there. Here comes Forest Hill. We're going to have to make some really precision passes now as this late stage is into this game. Forest Hill pinning along the boards, trying to kill a little bit of time. There's no doubt NT is tired, playing so short, but they're going to have to dig deep for the next 2 minutes. Can we pull this out? Battle down low, and Forest Hill doing everything to keep pucks low. Funny bounce over to Marconi. He chips it out. Back down it goes. Robbie Alabon now. Under 2 minutes to go now here in this third period. NT down by 2. Sable trying to muscle his man. Good defensive play in the neutral zone by Forest Hill. To outstrip pace, and he's still got possession. Trying to get to that net. Centering pass gets intercepted by Sable. Oh, puck got stuck in the corner there. Harlow chipped it out. Kept in at the point over the glass. And
Tipped off from Forest Hill player, so it's going to be out of the zone with 1:28 to go. Going to be looking at Miles Cooper leaving the net maybe sometime soon.
How is this puck not outside the zone, Johnny? Like, they threw it over the glass. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, it was tipped by the defenseman on Forest Hill. Should be outside, Bobby, but what do I know, man?
What do you know? That's a big difference this late in the game.
It's a good thing I'm behind the mic, Bob, because it was in the stands. I'd be doing a lot more yelling. Oh, Sable with a crotch check in the head there.
Nice save, Cooper, from the shot from the point. You have to be alert on that one. Billy takes out his man. Sable comes in to help. Chipped into the corner for Guilfoyle. Guilfoyle trying to chip that out. That kept in by Markovic. Nice collision there, Markovic and Fraser. But Guilfoyle picking up a loose puck. Guilfoyle picks up a loose puck in the slot. Wow, he gets mugged and no call.
Why would there be a call, Bobby?
I mean, that defender had no intention of playing the puck, just completely knocked out Guilfoyle. And no call there. I'm not sure what game this ref is seeing. Panisopoulos battling with his man. Fraser comes in to help. 30 seconds left to go in the second period. Puck passed over to Guilfoyle. A valiant effort here by North Toronto here against a very difficult team to play against. Some suspect refereeing.
Oh, the reffing has been definitely subpar today, Bobby, but that's not the reason why we lost the game. However, it would have been nice to sort of have a little bit better of a flow of the game if there was a little bit more sharper refereeing and making calls on both sides. You know, like we took some bad penalties that were not called, and so did Forest Hill.
I guess it's been on both sides too, if we're going to say that.
Well, right in the corner, Sable decided to take a cross check give a cross to the head of the Forest Hill player. That could have been a 4 or even a 5. And no call.
So time winding down here. 10 seconds left to go. Like I said, NT with so many players being sick with the flu, put up a good fight here at Forest Hill. and losing 3-1, which last time we played them we lost 3-0. But good overall effort.
Boys, okay, maybe we'll be like Czechia and come back in the playoffs, play them in the first round, and maybe take them the distance.
We will have to. Looking forward to picking the Kit Kat Kid Player of the Game today. We will see you. We'll see you next time, Monday night, I believe, versus Markham. Good effort here today by Forest Hill, losing 3-1. See you next time. Bye.